people that will be criticizing it, there'll be more praising it privately. Once the sculptures arrive, there will be praise and criticism for each piece of art. That just happens. And I've also noticed that my experience has been that when the art comes, more people come to the downtown. My experience has been that when that happened, it did bring people into your downtown. And my experience has just been very positive, and I think it's something that we should consider. If the DDA is interested, I would contact the MSI to be considered for 2019. As for this year, it's already passed, and we didn't budget for it this year. But I am recommending that the Downtown Development Authority participate in the Midwest Sculpture Exhibition.
I've seen that in a number of towns, and there's usually a theme of either type of artwork or certain things that they're depicting, and they are nice.
Mm-hmm.
It does go in the sidewalk, and it's something you have to walk around, but they are nice.
This is a little bit different in that aspect. I wouldn't necessarily say there's a theme with these. The way this will work is they'll come and tell us, okay, on March 10th, we're coming and meeting with you. And so what they'll do is they'll come into a room just like this, and they'll put a slideshow in, and they'll show you initially like 200 pieces of art. And you'll just go through each one and basically you like or not like. And he whittles, through that they whittle probably half of that. And then does it again. And they basically do that until you pick the 8 pieces you want, or whatever pieces you want. That's how they select the art. And he has a number of pieces of art that many sculptors from across the country participate in this program. So basically it's kind of done in order by communities who participate. So the longer you've been in the program, the earlier you get cracked at the art. So being that we're new, we'd probably be one of the later pieces, but that doesn't mean we're going to just get the art that no one wants. That's not necessarily the case, because every community is different. A lot of times it falls in line with what people in the community think is most indicative of their community and things of that nature. So that's how this would work if we did do this. So
What about insurance on it?
they'd be covered under the general city policy. They have their own policy, but we have our own policy as well. They'd be on our policy.
Hastings is a great example. We were just up there a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know that Hastings had this program, but
So essentially, they replace them every year, as long as you're in the program.
correct.
If they sell them, then
Well, so if we wanted it to have a theme, we could have a theme. If we get to pick it.
Right.
Yeah.
Depending on what's available.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So it's a 12-month lease?
Correct.
You have to shovel the snow around it and stuff in the winter?
Depending on where you place it, but yeah, you'd have to maintain it. I mean, a lot of times we didn't place it like on side. We did place it on sidewalks on some locations where I came from, but a lot of places they were just kind of in public areas where you didn't really have to do any maintenance to it. It just was there. It just depends on where we place the art.
Andy, we got another MDOT question with this.
Depends on where you want to put them, I guess. But probably.
yeah, just include that in your question.
Yeah.
Yes,
How far back on the sidewalk does MDOT control?
You know, Rich?
It's kind of a loaded question. I think generally you can assume that a foot or a foot off the face of the building is going to be the start of MDOT right away. This is probably a 99-foot right away here. So there's not a lot of room there, but it will merit an MDOT question.
Okay, anybody want to make a motion to that effect, or are you just looking for commitment now?
I guess I'm looking more for consensus, so when I do bring the budget back next month, if I put it in the budget.
Okay.
everything will be-
Anybody,
I like the idea.
okay, anybody not like it, or?
I like the idea, but I don't like paying for it. I don't feel it's infrastructure, and y'all know how I feel about that.
Okay, Okay, my consensus is go ahead and proceed and get some numbers.
Find out if MDOT says it's okay.
Cool.
Okay, moving on from new business to reports. Any reports? Member comments? Oh. Just a reminder to everybody that Mike Springer, replaced by Rick Cease. So again, welcome Rick Cease, and thank Mike for his long years of service too. I'm gonna give him a plaque or something like that, but that will be forthcoming. So, nothing else. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So, second.
By Dean, seconded by Cliff. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Stay here.